Hello, my name is Cameron Bradley. Welcome to our automation testing web series. In these short videos, we are going to explore the value delivered from having a world-class automation framework and testing culture within your respective companies and projects. This video, we are going to explore the importance of having the capability to run your automation tests, or at the very least a subset of your automation tests against a locally running version of your application. Before we get started, you might have noticed a small video on the top left. That is 53 automation tests running with total stability, leveraging Chrome, Firefox, and Safari across 5 parallel browsers. We have recently established Testing Talks Hub to help people all around the world learn how to build a world-class automation framework. We just released our first Udemy course on how to build an automation framework using Cucumber, Playwright, and TypeScript. Our courses are designed to simulate a real-world experience in building an automation framework from the ground up. You will become an expert in Cucumber, Playwright, and TypeScript, but you will also learn how to build an engineer-reviewed and approved automation framework you can leverage directly into your projects. That is the Testing Talks Hub difference. So why is having the ability to run your automation suite locally so important? First and foremost, we want to acknowledge it might not always be so simple to have a locally running application you can automate. If you're working on a large and complex application, you might have various API and integration points that make running your application locally quite hard. That is why you will need to be a champion for 1. Application build and runtime improvements within your team to ensure you can build and run your application locally, and 2, implementing stubbing or mocking within your teams to simulate those external APIs so you can run your application and automate tests without reliance on environments. If you have achieved these 2 objectives, you're already well on your way to being able to introduce automation test best practices at your companies. Let's go ahead and build and run the Testing Talks Hub React application locally on our machine. You will notice it boots up incredibly fast. That is because we are running our React application on an in-memory database, leveraging stubs when we run on our own local machine. Let's explore just 2 amazing benefits of running our automation locally on our machines. 1. Refactoring and continuously improving your automation suite can be a real pain if you're reliant on an environment to run your suite of tests. Environments can be slow and unreliable. This can cause unexpected failures and really put a strain on your efforts. Locally, however, we can make our changes, validate our tests or regression suite is passing as expected, then have peace of mind that our changes are not causing any new failures when we open our pull request for review and approval. Have you ever found yourself adding an automation test but the application code did not have the required element identifier you need? If you're testing in an environment, you will need to request or submit a pull request, get approval, deploy to the environment. That is a long process. Well, when you're running locally, you or a team member can quickly add a new test attribute to your application code, verify and run your tests locally, and then proceed to open your pull request for review and approval. This is just a taste of the benefits of being able to run your application test locally. We cover this and more extensively in our course, where you will get your own copy of the Testing Talks Hub React application so you can run locally and develop with speed as we learn to build a world-class automation framework from the ground up. Do you automate against the locally running application at your companies? Let us know. Thanks for watching.